What's splashing the soldier, the game spitter? WizDaWizard. Welcome to the music industry. And start with the cap. It ain't that Kodak and the label don't want to let you out the deal. Stop that. It ain't about you being pressure or none of that. Or they trying to hold you back or they tricked you into a deal. None of that. You tricked yourself into a deal. What you mean? 30,000? Nah, it ain't that they don't want to let you out the deal. It ain't. It's just you ain't gonna get out that deal for no 30,000. And you think just because you got 30,000 saved up, that you can come up with 30,000. You probably only got about 50,000, 60,000 stash, or 50,000, 40,000. You'll give them the 30 to get out the deal. Nah, they ain't made no profit on you. This business. This the music industry. This ain't the streets. This ain't no friends. This ain't none of that. You push all that to the side. We talking about business now. 30,000. Oh, you think you just gonna give them 30,000 back? What they gave you? Nah. You didn't make what's best of the opportunity that was in front of you. You didn't. You didn't take advantage of the opportunity when you came to the label. You didn't show up and show out. You didn't make all these hit records, and you ain't just, you know, kill a stage performance and bring all this money to Sniper Gang Records. You ain't do none of that. Nah, you just sitting on the label. Yeah, you'll do a song or two, a mixtape or two. Yeah, but you were just eating all the 5-star restaurants, getting all the clothes, smoking all the runts, hitting all the holes. Yeah, that was a bill. You think that was free because you got a Sniper Gang chain or you part of the group? Got a couple of Sniper Gang t-shirts and you stand beside Kodak, you think everything free? Nah, it's business. That's where you got it messed up at. You thinking friendship or they holding you back or they know you're going to blow or they trying to stop your potential and all that. It ain't none of that. It's just about business. Plenty of artists been in your same shoes. They had to buy themselves out the contract and you had to get more than what they got. Ask Money Man. Ask Yo Gotti. Nah, you just don't got the bread. That's what it is. They probably want 100,000 back. 150,000 back, 200,000 back, and you ain't got the bread to, you know, get them their funds. All the money they invest in you. You wasn't WizDaWizard before you signed that deal. You wasn't the WizDaWizard that you is today. Now that you got, you know, the status you got now and the, you know, the flame you got behind you in the music industry, whatever buzz you got. Now that you want to renegotiate the contract, that's you didn't wisen up. That's you wasn't wise enough to read the contract. It ain't about you being pressure, because if you was really that pressure, Hot 97, they'll know it. The Billboard charts, they'll know it. Yeah, the Breakfast Club, they'll know it. Vlad TV, they know it. Say Cheese and them, they'll know it. Yeah, it'll be labels all on Kodak. Yeah, it'll be Def Jam hitting them up. It'll be Lil Baby trying to reach out. QC the label trying to reach out. Gucci trying to reach out. Gotti trying to sign you. Yeah, what you mean you pressure? Nah, you ain't pressure. You know what you is? You just another 360 deal. Once you leave Sniper Gang, you gonna sign another 360 deal. So as soon as, shout out to Nino Brown. So as soon as Kodak pull that mushroom tip from behind you, pause, and you're gonna leave him and you're gonna go to the white labels. We're gonna go to Universal. They're gonna stick white mushroom tip inside you, pause. It's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna sign another 360 deal and you know it, because you ain't got the knowledge. You ain't got the brains. You ain't educate yourself. Look at you. Smoking blacks, look at you. When you wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror. You ain't got no knowledge of the music industry, even though you in it. So what makes you think when you leave out that Kodak deal, you're gonna get a good deal where you could be pressure? You shouldn't even did that. You shouldn't even made that little video right there. All the other labels that see that, they're gonna say, oh no, he retarded. Yeah, we just, you know, put him around success and he'll sign it. He see Cardi over here, he see Migos over here, he see Moneybag over here, he see Lamigo over here, he gonna sign it. Put him on a jet, put him around a whole bunch of women, put him around a whole bunch of goons, put about 100,000 on the table in cash and 20s, make it look good. Give him all 20s. They go to the bank, give him all 20s. Yeah, the dirty money, give him that. Give him 200,000, 150,000. Sign his whole life away. Yeah, that's you. That's pressure. That ain't pressure, nah. So it ain't really about being pressure. That's cap. But it sound good when you said it though. Nah, you ain't getting out that deal for no 30,000. You need to triple that, quadruple that. Then you can get out that deal. Trust me. Kodak and them, they businessmen too. The right label, you make yourself hot enough so you know what you need to do, since you don't got no music knowledge and you won't pay the people to give you the knowledge or, you know, speak it for you or do it for you. You won't pay them. You won't pay no mentor like P or, you know, call somebody because you got too much pride, right? So you need to make yourself a hit record so other labels can call like, hey, we'll give you 200,000 for a single deal. Let them out the contract. Yeah. Or make the money, actually make the money to buy yourself out the contract. That means you really ain't got, yeah, you ain't slinging that in the hood. You ain't no scammer. Yeah, you ain't moving no humans. You ain't robbing. You ain't none of that. You ain't running off with the plug. Because if you gave that man 200,000, 150,000, Like when Money Man gave Birdman 600,000, or Yo Gotti gave Birdman an 800 piece, and they ain't get that. They doubled the money and gave it back. Yeah, you really ain't, nah, you ain't having like that. So instead of going on live, getting high, smoking blacks, talking your spiel about a bad contract you signed, you ain't get checked out of, you signed, you need to be educating yourself. You need to be learning about the music industry. You need to be getting a lawyer. You don't talk about none of that. You just talking about pressure, all street nigga talk. And we talking about business. Yeah, you ain't talking about no lawyer. You ain't talking about, yeah, you're going to get the right people around you. You ain't talking about you're going to change. You're going to get the right mentors. You're going to learn the rap game. You're going to learn the music industry. So what makes you think once you get out that deal, when you come up with the money to get out that deal, because ain't no label going to buy you out your contract. You ain't hot like that. Stop lying. You're not hot like that. So you're going to have to come up with the money, or you're going to have to just finish your contract out. Use the dude in school in class when the teacher pick on you to read, you ain't like to read, or you'll do something to get kicked out so you won't have to read. Because you definitely ain't read that contract. Tell me you just finding out you signed something up to 30,000. Yeah, that's all you was worth. You weren't nobody. It was just a chance. It was an opportunity. That's where you starting from. That ain't where you got to finish. But you still, in the meantime, you ain't educating yourself. So you get out of there, but you can get into another one. It's just different skin color. Or it could be the same skin color. Different, race. That's it. That's all it's going to be. Same type of paperwork. Same type of cash. Your next deal ain't going to be no 6-figure unless you build yourself up. If it is, you know you're going to be in the bigger hole. Not even including the IRS. Is you paying your taxes? Yeah, the bigger bag, the more the IRS going to come. You got that. So if you ain't got you can't read the contract in order, how you going to have the IRS and the taxes paying your taxes in order? Or you going to need them to handle that too. And so they can get a percentage, the label. You talking about pressure. Pressure where? We ain't heard you on the radio. We ain't heard you the hottest. We ain't heard that. But, I mean, I understand the confidence and all that there. You know what I'm saying? You can be pressure. But, nah, you can't say you pressure and you ain't got no songs on the radio. When we go to the clubs all across America, we don't hear your songs in the club. So what's pressure about that? You tell me. Now you need to keep working and educating yourself. Fall back. Get off of live. Stop talking on live because you making yourself look retarded. When you say, you ain't read this or you ain't know this and it was just for this little bit of money smoking a black. Smoking a black. You ain't even smoking no right. You smoking a black and mild. What, you on probation? Yeah, you ask your probation officer, you can smoke some CBD. Yeah, you need some CBD or something. They got that probation. Can I please smoke the CBD? It only got 1.2 THC in it. Because that black and mild, don't do that, bro. Yeah, you should at least get your cigarette. You stressing. You stressing. Yeah, you right, you can't. Yeah, no other label ain't gonna touch you. You can't sign nowhere. Yo, pay that money. Pay your fare. Pay your fare. Yeah, you gotta pay your fare, pay your share. Cause you be eating the 5-star meals. That was you. You went to WizDaWizard that day. You ordered $5,000, $2,000 worth of stuff. Yeah, it wasn't the food, it was the bottles. You're trying to show out for LaQuisha. You had LaQuisha with you that night, and you did that 1,000 nights. Added that up. You getting half a pounds of the runts on Kodak name or shrimp. Yeah, add that up. Clothes and shoes, add that up. Hotel fee, add that up. What about Kodak pockets? What about Kodak investments? You don't supposed to make no money? So the plug front you 5 bricks and they told you got 2 weeks to get it off and it took you 2 months and you still ain't moved a gram? Well, young school to say, every 45 minutes I get 1,000 grams off. Every 45 days and you ain't got a gram off. Huh? You think when they come back, you just give them their bricks back and they've been waiting 2 or 3 months? Nah, they're going to want some interest on that. Nah, they going to just want their bricks back. They could have gave it to Lil Boo Boo and them. Lil Boo Boo and them, they would have broke it down to 8 balls and got it off. Yeah, they don't got nobody to come because that's Lil Boo Boo and them. They don't got nobody to come that's going to buy a brick or have a brick, 4-way, 4 in the baby. But they do got a lot of things that buy grams and 8 balls. They would have got it off. Look, one dude might get a Quake. Yeah, because Lil Ray, he got it up. He got his money up to get a Quake. He could get a Quake. And he ain't stepped on. So yeah, and he'll bounce back. The good dope the plug gave him, he gonna bounce back. He'd be at a half, then to an ounce to, yeah, he gonna keep growing. Cause he got little habits too. He like to mess with them little hoes on back page and he be hitting them little junkies and like that. That's a different story. But you ain't moved nothing. You ain't moved the gram off. And you think you just supposed to get the money back? Nah. You gotta get some interest. You gotta get some interest on that. Yeah, blood, money, something. That's what the labels, you got some jewelry, you got a house you can put up. Cause they bid it. This ain't the streets. In the streets is blood, money, something. In business, you got a house you can put up. The court, the banks take. You got a house. You got some cars. You got some jewelry. You ain't got the money. Hold it. Can your mama put the house up just like the bossman? Ask your mama to put the house up to get you out the deal. What the house worth? How much equity in that house? How much equity in your grandma's house? We can get you out the deal now. Come to my DM. We can get you out the deal. You know what you need to do? Go get you a truck. Get your 18-wheeler. I'm trying to turn everybody to truck. Go get your truck. Get your 18-wheeler. The 18-wheeler get you out that contract. It might take a little bit. Yeah, you can get you out the deal now. Tell how much you want. Tell the truth. Cause ain't no way that don't exist. Every business person got a price. You can get out the deal. You're not a Drake. You're not. It's not like you're gonna change the world. You would have did that all. It don't take no label. Can't no label hold your voice and the type of songs that you can produce on a record. They can't stop you. So what you talking about, Wiz? Yeah, what you talking about, Wiz? Yeah, I know your name sound like Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, what you talking about? Nah, you need to go back in the studio and keep writing till you find that song that's gonna work. Till you find that song that's gonna click. You talking all that going on live, all that by Kodak, they ain't gonna fix the situation. They still need that money. They need that money, man. Yeah, and that money gonna be there, man. That money gonna be there, man. Yeah, you gonna keep wearing that Sniper Gang shirt. Yeah, or if you don't want to wear it, you want to be disrespectful. It just say Sniper Gang at the bottom in the credits. So yeah, you need to come up with that song, get about that deal. Yeah, but you can't make it, right? You just want to get out there. You just want to give him 30,000. You want to give him the 40,000. Probably put a little, a little bit of the, extra on it. Nah, it ain't enough, man. They ain't enough, man. That man spent a lot of money having artists. That stuff ain't cheap. It's a tax write-off, but it still ain't cheap. You still got to pay. And you feel like you don't got to pay? You got to pay all these different people, but you don't got to pay. Cause we friends, right? Cause you're a real nigga, street, right? If that's the case, go stop being a rapper, go back to the streets. Yeah, go get you a pack. Not no yay or not no dog food, cause you can't. It seems like you can't even move no records off. So how you gonna move some dog food off? Hey, give him. Hey, y'all ain't got no mid. Y'all still got the mid 1,000 a piece. Yeah, you got to go back to 2008 when they were selling mid for 1,000 a pop. Yeah, you need to go. You need to sell that, work your way up to the dro. Then you go to perp. Then you go to runs. Yeah, start from the mid first, then dro, then perp. Then you can get the cause you need to just relax. You need to educate yourself. You need to go back and study. You don't want to do that though, cause you don't see no purpose in that. But then you complain years later, months later, however long it took you to find out. You probably ain't find out you signed for 30,000 on your own. Somebody probably told you that. White man. Somebody that you supposed to be having your mentor told you that. Yeah, you ain't even know that. Still ain't even know how to read through. Yeah. What you was supposed to get? What would you supposed to get? You supposed to get 500,000, 300,000? Who you think you is? You ain't got money bag your buzz, but you can get 200,000. You better take this 30. Yeah, why you ain't flip it? They ain't give me the whole 30, bro. They ain't give me the whole 30. They broke it down. They gave me 10 here, 5 here, 15, 10 here. Well, hey, it's other ways you can make money. You ain't no hustler then. Did you bring Kodak some money? He would have gave you a percentage of what you bring them. Did you bring new shows to him? Did you bring features to him? Did you bring, different, business deals to him? You ain't bring none of that? Yeah, so that's why you get the 5,000 here, 10,000 here, 15,000 here. What you mean? What you want, a handout? You want a handout? I tell you what you do. Go down to the unemployment office. Try to apply for EBT. Apply for Section 8. The Democrats in office, they'll give you a handout. The Democrats in office, Biden. Go ahead, Biden office now. Go ahead and apply for all this stuff. Get you some Section 8, get you some food stamp. They'll give you a handout. And Sniper Gang Records or Universal or Rich Gang Records or QC the Label or Paper Route or CMG Records, there ain't no handouts over here. Yeah, ain't no handouts, man. We'll hand you a pen to sign that dotted line. That's the only thing we handing out. We handing out pens and sign that dotted line. Other than that, we bring you to the water, but you got to make it work. You ain't make it work. So yeah, don't come over here talking about Kodak. Nah, you ain't bring no money to the boss. You just sat on the label, did what you did. So yeah, you ain't make no hit records. So what you think you're supposed to get, man? Yeah, what you think you're supposed to get but some problems, man? Yeah, you want to take it to the courtroom and you see what the lawyer gonna say? Yeah, you ain't strong enough to take it to the streets. How we gonna do this? Or you just want to sit and I just keep making off of you every time you do something until you just retire and you still be in the hole and I still sue you. You gonna give me that bag? All y'all the old anybody, all y'all the old Kodak or any label, y'all gonna give up that bag. What you gonna force Kodak to do is take it to the court. He don't want to do that, man. But his people, he got the right people in his corner. They gonna tell him. Kodak gets smarter and smarter every day. Yeah, it ain't the old Kodak no more. It ain't the old Kodak. Even though he can rap like it's still 2015, it ain't no he getting wiser and wiser. Yeah, I'm telling you now, y'all gonna pay that goddamn money. Y'all gonna pay that money with, or you gonna become a big artist, a big superstar artist. Yeah, this man talking about, man. It's all good though. It's all good though. The corner store gonna keep selling them Black & Milds. They got wines, raspberry, strawberry, grape, original, wood tip, plastic tip. Yeah, they got a whole, you can go to Sam's, get the whole thing, man. Get the whole thing, man. Go ahead and bust all your chests open. Bust all your chests open, because yeah, you need to stay in that studio for hours and hours until you find out a way, and you need to educate yourself until you can find a way, and then, yeah, you be ready to move on. You ain't ready right now. You ain't ready right now. You ain't ready for no CMG deal. You ain't ready for no Def Jam deal. You ain't ready for no Interscope deal. You ain't ready to be standing right beside Drake. You ain't ready to be standing right beside Lil Durk. You ain't ready for that, man. If you was, these people already be right beside you. They'll still be calling you to do shows and features and all that that come with the game. They ain't calling you to hang or sing. Understand that, man? So yeah, just stop going on live and do what I say, man, or do something that's gonna work. And that's my take on this conversation, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Come. Gonna pay that goddamn money.